What is this?
Ah, this is the city.
Oh, no, it looked like you're about to plan a heist or something.
Exactly.
What are y'all stealing?
The hearts and minds of the city.
Yo!
Okay, sorry, do your speech. He has a whole thing planned.
Oh, here we go.
MP, there comes a time in every man's life where you must face an adversary that is so treacherous. You have to dig and calls on reserves of strength that were otherwise unknown to you. That day is today, as you compete for the hearts and the minds of the people of this city! Of this city!
Wait.
Guys, come on, we're supposed to say it together.
Everyone,
sorry,
Ricky,
no.
time
Look,
out,
I didn't
man.
agree to any of
I'm sorry, I
this.
thought I was supposed to be, winning these people over and not destroying them in battles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you're winning them over, but it is a battle. I mean,
No.
you don't have to crush them, yeah.
No,
but...
you definitely don't want to crush them.
Okay, fine, but you can't just wake up one morning and have an entire city love you. You've got to plot, you've got to scheme.
No, don't say that out loud again.
Okay, well, you have to have a plan.
We have a plan.
Okay, yes, we've made some headway with the core fans of this group, and that's great. But we're just getting started, man.
All right. I'm all ears.
Yes.
So what comes next?
We want to help you make a difference in the community, but we need to do it strategically.
So,
Okay.
we broke the city up into 4 different districts. All right, now each district has its own unique personality and geographic boundaries.
All right.
You've got the fashion district, music district, business district, and of course the legendary Hammond Park. Now in each district, there's a key figure that you're gonna need to win over. We'll call this person the boss.
Okay, it's like a video game then.
I like a battle.
Ricky, no battle.
Okay, fine. Look, you win over the bosses, the fans will follow.
And you win over the bosses by helping their communities. Everybody wins.
Okay, so who are these bosses then?
Ashley, you're up.
As some of you may know, I do have a background in fashion.
Don't be modest. Ashley has a BFA from the City Fashion Institute. That's very prestigious.
Okay, well, things did not work out in fashion for me, obviously. But
okay.
I was lucky enough to spend time with Callaway Shields, the most
Wow.
well-respected professor at CFI and the backbone of the city's fashion community.
It's pretty cool. Now, you're gonna have to up your rep as a fashion guy
Yes.
before he'll probably be willing to have a meeting with you, but once you do, Ashley can set it up.
Wait, what's wrong with my fashion rep right now? I think
So
I
much.
dress
Look,
fairly
there's
nice.
nothing wrong, bro. I mean, you're a basketball star. I mean, you got to do a lot to stand out.
Exactly. You know, Devin Booker hoops at Moss Point, and he just got a pair of those super exclusive player-only Kobe's that
Kobe's.
everyone wants.
Yeah.
You could see if he could hook you up with something like that.
Right, and then once
It's that
you
easy.
get a pair, make sure you show them off in fashion walks.
Okay, but
Yes.
just remember that this is
Great
all
idea.
about Callaway Shields. Actually, this is where he's headquartered, right over here at CFI. Why? Why is this map so big?
You specifically asked me to make this map ginormous.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, Mila, you're up.
Okay. As you know, the city has a thriving music scene.
Oh yeah, I've seen more shows here than I can even count.
When you think of the music scene, who do you think of, just off the top of your head?
J. Cole.
Thank you.
Easy.
Bingo.
Excuse me, I thought this was my talking point.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you.
My bad.
There is no bigger tastemaker than J. Cole.
Right, he does have a 93% likability rating among self-described hip-hop heads.
Hey, best part? Dreamville Records is right there. I mean, this is an easy one, bro. You're a hooper. He's a hooper. Just go over there and strike up a conversation. See what happens.
I bet.
That was my idea.
That it was, Mila.
Who let him have a stick?
I don't know.
Okay, and now as for the final 2 districts.
Talk.
First up, the legendary Hammond Park.
Ooh, that's the Mecca right there.
Yeah, well, as of right now, it's a no-go.
Yeah, they hate your guts.
Can't stand you.
Hardcore Shep territory.
Okay, I get it. The guy's been hooping here for years, but I'm not gonna just lay down and die.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But first, you gotta build some support before you just step into that hornet's nest, which is exactly why we want you to, make some inroads in these other communities first.
All right, fair enough, man.
Cool. Now, let's talk business district.
So in that district, the key figure is Bobby Miles, right?
Better known as Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, the
Yes.
most beloved figure in this entire city.
He owns all the percolates.
And half the other businesses.
True.
Yeah, he's got his hands in a little bit of everything, it seems.
Yeah, dude does so much charity work, too. I mean, people just love this guy.
Yeah, but we need to start at
Sure
the
do.
ground level here and prove to Uncle Bobby that you're the type of person who shares his passion for improving the community.
For sure. So what are y'all thinking?
There is a hot dog vendor, Carl Beam, and Uncle Bobby has given him a little bit of seed money to try and open a brick and mortar, but he needs a lot more to get over the finish line. Right now, he only has a cart.
Well, so I'm just gonna be giving him money?
No.
For me, that sounds like I'm cheating just
No,
now.
no, no,
No, that's not.
I want you to help him run a promotion. Next game day, if you hit a half-court shot during shoot-around, anyone who bought a hot dog that day can present their receipt to Carl next time they're at his cart and get a free hot dog. This type of publicity is worth so much more than any check you
And it
could
shows
write
that
in.
I care as well.
Exactly.
Which I like. I love hot dogs.
We know.
It sounds like fun. I'm with it.
Great. I set up a meeting with Carl so you can talk to him face to face and see how he thinks you can help get the word out.
Let's do it.
Now, I know that all of this might seem like a lot, but we'll be here to walk you through it. I mean, just follow our lead and you'll be fine.
Yo, honestly, man, you guys put in a lot of work in on this. And I really feel blessed to have you guys in my corner.
Okay, sentimentality plays very well in the fashion district, but it's seen as a sign of weakness in the business district. So let's just be careful how you deploy it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Ashley.
It's gross.
Thank you.
To learn a new system under these new coaches.
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Clarkson in at the 3. Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Clarkson. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Clarkson.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Bagley, no good. Garland against Lee. Here's Clarkson, and he banks in the layup. And watching MP out there, he's slowly starting to win over the fan base, Greg, of this team.
To call it an uphill battle would be an understatement, but he goes out and just does what he can to control what he does, and getting fans to get behind you takes time.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Well, you look at the counting numbers.
Oh, yes!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Effective play right there. Cunningham knows the pick and roll will get him what he wants.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, he understands they're facing a fast team that wants to get out in transition, especially off of steals and long rebounds. So he told his guys to be efficient on the offensive end, not just taking care of the basketball, but taking and making good shots. Can't run when you're taking the ball out of the basket. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Bagley kicks to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Clarkson. And MP throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Garland against Lee. To the paint. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Keep talking out there, boys. Communicate.
In for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Saban Lee. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Love's checked in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got 7.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. And he comes up with the deuce.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. The shot's good.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
To the left wing. Allen, a screen on Noel. Clarkson against Bay. And stolen by Noel. Now here's Bay. Not a lot of room. It's up a three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bay. A three-pointer, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Mitchell against Diallo. For the three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the
Nothing! Can you guys
Your time.
At the line for one.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Isaiah Stewart out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Lee in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Clarkson. This'll...
Second personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Clarkson. Shooting one.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here's Ivy. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Over Mitchell. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Fades away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Clarkson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And that one, good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Stewart with the screen on Garland. Here's Ivy. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
Not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Clarkson in at the 3. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Cunningham. That one wide left.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And MP throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Passes it to Bay. Here's Bagley. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the Pistons decide.
Ton of second chance points.
Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Lee. And then for Cleveland, Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Osman kicks to Clarkson, and they double up MP. Mobley against Bagley. Mobley dishes to Rubio. 6 to shoot. Lopez sets a screen for Clarkson. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Pistons, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Bagley sets a screen for Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Bagley bounce pass. Bagley with a screen on Clarkson. They need this, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit, basketball. Substitution for your Pistons. Nerlens.
And Ivy subbed in for Bay. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
Anticipated the play and got there first.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Diallo. Tight defense on him. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Ivy. Covered by Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Diallo the pass to Ivy. Takes the 3. And so the ball goes. Clarkson outside. Mobley a screen on Bay. Clarkson finds Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Clarkson's got his 4th assist in this one. Ivy passes to Lee. Now Stewart. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Ivy, and stolen by Mobley. Inside, here's Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Bagley with the bucket.
He's not asked to be a playmaker often, but when he does, he's able. Sadiq Bey, beautiful pass.
Clarkson for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. To the wing right side. Stewart kicks to Lee. Bagley against Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Ivy taking 2 shots.
And Ivy especially if
Substitution on the floor. At the line
that a big
for
deal to you? Not to me.
Joseph, shooting 1.
for sign and develop seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Bay against Clarkson. He takes it in. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Bagley. Bay passes to Joseph. Bagley against Mobley. Bagley kicks to Joseph. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 19-point game. Pass to Clarkson. And
Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Clarkson. 1 shot.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And Cunningham with the slam.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Pass to Neto. Clarkson on the wing. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys,
Second personal foul.
when they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work here. The money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Lee's checked in for Ivy. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland leading by 22. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low. Out to Clarkson. Allen, a screen on Lee. Clarkson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 17 points here in the second half. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Allen with the screen for Clarkson. Now the feed to Allen. From outside the arc, and it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Allen. 39 points for MP.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helped facilitate the offense.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect.
To you joining us against